endure damages or had a loss, and therefore the company is negligent those losses. So when it comes to the duty of Safaricom has the duty of care. Number one, protect your data. Number two, Safaricom has uh, the mandate to facilitate your communication in whatsoever way that you deem necessary. So, for example, if you want to use M-Pesa, if you want to use M-Shwari, KCB, Cash, and whatnot, you can use it. But so when it comes to the duty of care, there are no three elements. Is there really a duty of care? And yes, there is a duty of care. Number two is the element of breach. So, example to the scammer, then they're in breach of this duty of care. And then lastly, number three is the loss. So if Safaricom were to violate the duty of care, and then you endure damage and loss, then it can be deemed that they have acted negligently, and therefore you have a lawsuit that you can leverage on your behalf to get compensation or even reparation the original position. But when it comes to now what they do after you're reported as scammer, I don't know what they do. So kind of
Just shortly, it's a bit technical. We have a system which we call as NORA about scammers. So what happens is once you report that, if that Safaricom has to be a member of NORA, so they need to share that information. And if they share that information to that system, that means that number should be blocked. So if you get in a scenario where you get that number again calling you and you reported it, it means that is a flaw or a vulnerability on Safaricom side. So now it will be able to take the legal um, the way.
You give your parting shot.
so thank you for first of all to come to this session. We do appreciate it as the Youth Cafe. Number two is to give you a pledge that we as the Youth Cafe are gonna look into the computer misuse and cybercrime stuff. Uh, we open an invitation to any one of you here who has any insights or any opinion as to how we to care about what you tweet or what you post online. Because as the saying goes, where your rights begin are where my rights end. So where your rights end are where another person's rights begin. So if you exit that threshold, then you'll be infringing or violating. For example, the guy who was charged because of writing a book, uh, the book about Charlene Ruto, and without that consent, then you become liable to that offense. So it's all up to us. That's my parting shot today.
Right.
Um, for me to finish, thank you, Youth Cafe, for inviting me. It's been a good session, and of course, to the audience that is listening, and of course, if you can be able to hear me, we cannot run away from our digital footprint. But now, what I can be able to just advise is that you need to guard your able to um, take take over your account and of course impersonate you. So that means we are supposed to continue with time also as we are working on. Of course, I know my friend here and Gima being a lawyer. Of course, they're going to be able to work on the Computer Misuse and Cybersecurity Act so that now it can be able to include, technology is advancing. So we have AI, we have deepfakes and all that. So that will be very, very helpful. So